Face-off win by the Devils, and Hamilton will shoot it in from center, and we are underway here in New Jersey. Devils 1-2 since the Olympic break. The Florida Panthers just 2-7 in their last 9 games. This one thrown down behind the net. Jacob Markstrom. They'll leave it there.
Called that off early.
It is Markstrom and Bobrovsky, and the first shot to the net knocked down by Tkachuk. Loose puck, jamming at it, rolls through the crease, and Markstrom finally gets that glove down.
Markstrom is the second most Swedish wins behind Hank, and Bobrovsky's 8 wins to tie Hank with goalies outside North America.
And happy birthday, Hank. Birthday yesterday. As the shot knocked down in front of them for Reinhart. He pulled it wide. Panthers controlling here after the opening minute. Forsling taking a look. He'll just shoot it down low for Anton Lundell. Thought about a wraparound. He was dealing there with Luke Hughes. Certainly have the pedigree as back-to-back Stanley Cup champions and 3-time Stanley Cup finalists. There's an opportunity for Gritsuk on the backhand, and an awfully good test for Bobrovsky.
Bring the puck to the front, but a good save right off the bat for Bob. He needs it.
Yeah, well, the backhanders are tricky too. So for Bobrovsky to be deep in that net, he was in good position, but an excellent pass, basically dissecting the neutral zone by Jack Hughes, and he puts it right on the tape.
Off the stick of Tkachuk, then fired ahead for Cotter. Rolled on him, and Mikkola trying to clear the zone, couldn't do it. Hugstad, his pass rejected by a back-checking Bennett. Hugstad right in front, and a save for Bobrovsky.
New Jersey Devils aren't built on that down-low hunkering, holding on to pucks game. They're a transitional game, and from our AT&T connected cam, here's the play by Hugstad right to the slot. Paul Maurice won't be happy with how wide open. That's a high-danger scoring opportunity. I mean, but that's the advantage of the edge work and the positioning there of Bobrovsky.
Here's Timo Meier, just a backhand to the front, and he's here on goal. Here's Anton Lundell, and he'll take it and send it ahead off the skates of Eetu Luostarinen. Given away. Lundell has Marchand, dangles through his skates and lifted it wide on the backhand.
And keep your eye on Markstrom's glove right here on Brad Marchand. He plays it between his legs, and watch the
Gustav Forsling will just launch this one out of the zone. That's a backspin on it as well, but the Devils take over. Panthers in a change. He's here to Timo Meier, and another shot on goal from in tight.
The glove, a brilliant save, and then he's here to the slot. Timo Meier robbed by Bob again.
He's loving the life, and I guess in the limelight.
And he's healthy again too. Obviously, the season
big part
went off the rails for the New Jersey Devils when he was injured in a freak accident. And as Timo Meier cuts his way to the net, and a save by Bobrovsky.
Sometimes it's just unexplainable that it doesn't go in the net. Once again, a great pass to the neutral zone, and dissects the Florida Panthers system in the middle with some great passing. Timo Meier takes it, forehand.
That's been a theme for him as Jack Hughes was driving in St. Louis on Saturday. He had a goal, 8 shots, 17 shot attempts for Timo Meier in that game as Jack Hughes backhand wraparound.
Hand is as strong as Bobrovsky's was. Keep that stick sturdy on the ice.
Now you got to get it up in the toy department, Panger. You're not going to score on the ice on this guy. He's got the big flippers.
That one gloved down by Bobrovsky. That is great news as Marchand left there for Forsling. And Forsling put it right on the stick of Cotter. Now it's Bjugstad with Cotter driving. Cotter to the net. Bobrovsky has that one tucked under his arm.
Unbelievable. Great one off a kind of a long redirection. And these are tough to handle, but he's done a marvelous job so far.
Send it over for Balinskis. That one just got away from another turnover, and it's a 2-on-1. Gritsuk and Hughes. Gritsuk scores! Arseny Gritsuk finally beats Bobrovsky, and it's the Panthers trailing 1-0 after another giveaway.
This one goes off the crossbar. Obviously a bad turnover in the neutral zone. Can't catch up to the puck. A 2-on-1 going the other way. And Gritsuk waits for as long as he can possibly wait to shoot this puck. But I love the fact that he didn't try to force a play over there on the pretty one to Hughes. He fired it on his own. These are good instincts by number 81 right here.
Yeah, just ripped that one up over the right shoulder. So finally, the Devils decided to get.
Tkachuk from the bottom of the circle for Ekblad. Handcuffed with the pass in too tight. Now coming around for Tkachuk. Steps out in front, and a save made. Rebound denied by Markstrom.
Looked like a smaller guy moving side to side. Doesn't have a whole lot of area to move to, but he had to stay with this one right here. Deep in the net, on the goal line. Anticipating the play across. He gets a left pad on it.
Paul Cotter will be the one coming out of the box, and he steps onto the ice as the power play is over for the Florida Panthers. Brendan Dillon still sits for 2 more. This one thrown to the front, knocked down. Lundell scores! Anton Lundell able to fish that one out of his equipment and quickly backhanded by Markstrom.
Boy, that's some quick hands right there by Lundell. Oh, Mini Barkov there. Recovering from that torn ACL, but here's the shot. It goes right off the pants, bounces once. It looked like he was going to take it maybe to the forehand. Instead, he was running out of time because Hughes was there, and he just swats it on the backhand. And this is a quick reaction play here by Lundell. Butch.
Yeah, terrific play. I love the fact that Rodriguez a little out of bounds.
Down the, Connor Murphy ended up going to the Edmonton Oilers, and I noticed that Connor Murphy always wore an A with the Hawks, and now Connor Bedard looks like he's got that on in the game tonight against the Winnipeg Jets.
Rodriguez almost poked away by Hughes. He would have been off to the races.
Was he ever? Did that look a little familiar there on that odd man break for the gold medal game?
Jesper Bratt. Puck was rolling on him, had to catch up to it. Feeds Jack Hughes. Shot it wide off the backboard. They score! It came right to Dougie Hamilton. And the Devils take a 2-1 lead on a 4-on-4 goal.
Exciting watching these guys go up and down, but boy, oh boy, there's just no attention being paid to the defensive side of the puck, and that's a great look by Hughes, and Hamilton just gets a nice friendly bounce. No chance for the goaltender. Bob's out at the top of his crease panger, so he's got really good possession there.
And that's against a forward.
Digging in this glass. Popped right in front for Brad. Couldn't get it to go. Bobrovsky just disrupted him. It looked like he was going to tuck it into an empty net.
What a play that was by Jesper Bratt. I mean, it's too bad he couldn't have finished it. That would have been silky smooth.
That wrister scores! It's Cody Glass with the tip in tight. And it's 3-1 New Jersey.
Brad's got some great hands. Here he goes to the back end. He thinks he's got it, but there's no giving up from the goaltender, Bobrovsky. And then the shot with Glass in front. I thought it might have gone off his glove at first, but no. He got the backhand part of the shaft, and that is a nifty redirection there by Cody Glass.
Tremendous high hand out.
Florida's going to need a record somewhere like 17-5 to get in. Can't afford to drop many more. Meyer drops for Bratt. That shot redirected side of the net, and it wouldn't go. Luke Hughes couldn't get it off cleanly. Bobrovsky struggling to get back to his feet as Mercer tossed it to the crease. Of this second period, Luke Hughes on the doorstep with a bouncing puck that came to him. Couldn't find a way to get it through Sergei Bobrovsky.
Oh, look at the way he folds the towel too and everything. That's perfect right there, Butchie.
Yeah, he does it all. Just a quick comment about the Buffalo Sabres. Listen to the guys in the studio talk about them. Could they win the Stanley Cup? Because the expectations just are not real.
Not sure if I'd want to play them in the first round.
Here's Dougie Hamilton. Shoots, and a big glove save for Bobrovsky here in the opening minute of the third period.
Panger, I think Hughes is a better two-way player right now after the Olympics than he was before the Olympics. I just think he gets the responsibility a little bit more now.
Hamilton with that long-range shot. Bobrovsky able to fight it off.
They need the morale boost.
As this one lands at the blue line of the Panthers.
I don't think Reinhart saw that puck. He was trying to find it up in the air.
It's Reinhart, Lundell, Ekblad, Bennett, and it's stolen away by Dawson Mercer, and he puts it into the empty net. It's been that kind of a night for the Florida Panthers, and Mercer pots the fourth one for New Jersey.
Drop pass, right? I mean, it's just, he's got it right here, and there's this little slide there. And
yeah, it looked to me like the timing was just a bit off. He was expecting Marchand to come up with more speed.
Here he goes again, Markstrom. Oh, he couldn't knock it down off the wall.
Listen to the anticipation of the crowd.
Thrown back door, 48 seconds to play. Timo Meyer. Jack Hughes.
I'm wondering where is Florida?
Here's Brown, Simone Nemitz. No problem. Two empty netters, and it's a 5-1 lead for New Jersey.
So you got a 6-on-5. This is where you get at it. There was a little pinch right there, not being kept in. You can see a good effort there by Jack Hughes to get that puck out of his zone.
They wind up holding the Panthers without a shot for the final 16 minutes of the third period, and they win 5-1.